So something happened the other day that I'm not too stoked about. And I didn't even film it. I was actually did a little bit of 4x4ing with my brother. I took him, for the first time to go 4x4ing, teach him how to use the Jimny, low range, all that stuff. And I was busy showing him an obstacle after accomplishing all of these amazing obstacles and showing him how awesome the Jimny is. And I took a slightly wrong line, and my rear wheel went up a gully. And by the time I'd noticed and it had slipped down the gully, it was already in the cross section of a cross axle. And that rear wheel smashed down into the ground, and the whole side of the car smashed into the side of the gully. But it felt like I rolled the car. It was intense. I thought that when I was going to get out the car, the whole side of the car was going to be smashed and it was just going to be a nightmare. The roof rack took pretty much all of the damage. The feet are all bent, the gut is bent, the awning is bent, the awning is like, you can see here it's dented here, it's dented there, the whole thing is like, it's not destroyed, it still works and everything, but it's pretty bad. So obviously all the feet on this side have bent that way, and all the feet on that side have bent that way. So the roof rack is kind of sitting at a bit of an angle. Easy one only opened up on the 13th, which is like midway through our trip. So we're going to try and do a bit of a home repair on the feet, try bend them back, try get it straight again so that it doesn't dip down too much, and I don't know, just gonna try and fix it, I guess. That's the first proper accident, and I'll call it an accident, with the Jimny. But I'll be honest with you, if I had a roof rack the easy on feet are heavily built. If I had anything lighter weight or anything lighter or even less feet, having 8 feet there to absorb all that impact, I think it would have actually just broken the feet clean off. Potentially even snapped the bolts and had that whole roof rack just break off onto the car. But look, there is a bit of obviously, because these feet bent, the bolt at the back of this went into the car. So I've got 4 little dents in the roof where the bolt actually pushed into the paint and pushed into the roof. The guts is bent on all the feet, but you can see that predominantly the damage was here. Because it's this wheel that dropped and it really hit here, like underneath the awning. It's like all scratched and scraped up. It's a really, really shit feeling. And especially on an obstacle it was not even difficult, it wasn't a challenge, it wasn't anything. It was just putting your wheel in the wrong place or just not paying attention. It just climbed the gully like that. So I thought the car was dipping down that way, so I'm leaning this way, I'm doing that, and then once that wheel dropped, poof, smashed. Ugh. I don't want to know what it would have been like without a roof rack on. I don't want to know. And I think even just without the awning, like the awning actually acted as a form of protection in this case. But let's see what we can do. Hopefully I can get something sorted out here. My dad's helping me out. He's really good at this kind of stuff. I would just be butchering it and potentially causing more damage. But yeah, just the timing, man. I leave on Thursday, it's Sunday now. I've got a whole lot of things I need to do this week to get ready for the trip. People to see, videos to film. This is not the ideal timing to be missing out or damaging one of the most critical parts of my overlanding build. So make sure when you get a roof rack that you get something that is strong, that is real quality, because look at the the metal on these feet is thick. This is not lightweight stuff. You have to just kind of bend them and replace it. We've managed to do the one now, so you can see there. It's not 100%, but it'll do. It's a huge dent. Okay, so the awning still works, which is great. And I think we'll be able to bash that dent out. Should be okay, but so far so good. Slowly fixing each foot one by one until it's all okay. Last little bits to do. Just going to straighten out the dent on the awning now. We've done pretty good today. It's not perfect, but I'm feeling way more confident now going on the trip and everything, that at least the roof rack is straight and that the feet are sitting straight and the awning's not dented and hopefully it's not going to just pour water through there. So far so good. It's good enough for army work, but we'll have to get it fixed up properly once we come back from the trip. There we go, it's like nothing even happened. I kind of really wish I had filmed what happened, not only for you guys but for me, to understand exactly, like, you know, how the vehicle hit, where it slipped, all that stuff. But I mean, you can even see on the tires where it's actually slid down the embankment and it's gouged the rim and everything. It's not great, but we are gonna be still going on our trip. Everything's still gonna be good for that. A little bit of bruises never hurt no one, and I guess it builds character. I don't know if it's more for the car or for me, but gotta break the seal at some point. So the awning's still a bit skew, but yeah, I mean the guts are still damaged. The roof rack's gonna have to come off to get repaired, but otherwise I think everything is looking pretty good. The feet are alright. I'm sure what'll happen is once we come back from the North Coast trip, we'll just put a new set of feet on and we'll be 100%. And then I think most of the dents and stuff on the actual awning itself can be just repaired. I don't think it's anything major or anything permanent. So we're lucky. We got off really lucky there. And luckily my dad is very handy and knows what he's doing. So he's managed to repair most of the damage. But yeah, next little steps is now to start getting ready for the trip. So we'll see you guys on the next adventure. Cheers.